Hey YouTube, Panther Ranger here. Today I am back with the review of the Power Rangers Lightning Collection Pink Ranger from Power Rangers in Space. And this figure I got from Amazon, pre-ordered in October. It was supposed to arrive in April, but it got pushed back until today. But before we get her out of the packaging, let's talk about the packaging. Here you have your standard Lightning Collection packaging. Here you have an amazing artwork from Tom Whalen, which is spot varnish, which I really like. And I like, how the color schemes, go well with the Ranger character, And here you have, the Hasbro logo. Here you have the Power Rangers Lightning Collection logo, which is also spot varnished. Here you have, the season name and character as well. And this packaging is, outstanding. I really like this color scheme. And even on the back of the box. And the figure comes with all these accessories, which we'll look into as soon as we get her out. And here you have an age and warning sign and all that stuff. And on the side you have a continuation of the Ranger, or I should say character. But this is a little inaccurate. It doesn't really look exactly like her character on the show, the helmet, But on the top we have an Amazing in Space logo on top. But on the back we have amazing product shot. Excuse me. And this side is the correct side, on the figure. We'll look into it as soon as we get her out. Here you have the Hasbro logo and nothing much more over there. And on the side we have an amazing artwork by Tom Whalen, which is similar to the one on the front as well. But on the top we don't have nothing there, and not much more at the bottom except for UPC. But you know what? Let's not talk about the packaging anymore. Let's get her out. Now here she is out of the packaging, and wow. But before we jump into conclusion, let's talk about the figure. As you can see here, you have your standard, Lightning Collection figure. And this is the first female figure that I've owned. As you can see, there's a little symbol right there. I don't know if you can see that clearly, but it's a little square. And this figure is the symbol, there's no white around it, which is, I think it's accurate to the show. And on the side of the visor is this is a little inaccurate compared to the one in the packaging, on the back side of the project shot, Even on this right here, this is a little, sometimes there can be some inaccuracies in the Lightning Collection. But actually for this yellow thing right here, whatever it's called, that's a little very accurate. It's really well painted. It's really outstanding. And on the chest is a little it's the symbol representing all the colors, which is accurate to the show as well. And I really like the gold paint on the belt right here. And it does look a lot like the male from the show. It's really amazing. And the white brace, the straps around it, or the stripes I could say, excuse my words. And it's really well painted. It's really accurate. And the holster is well sculpted as well. Sorry. And also the legs are I really like the creases on here. It looks like an actual suit, But as for articulation though, you can turn her head in a 360-degree angle. And I forgot to mention, I like this white around here as well. And you can make her shake her head, nod her head, and a little bit of pivoting on this on her helmet as well. And for her arms, you can rotate it in a 360-degree angle, and not much of a butterfly joint. I don't know, or maybe the joint is a little stiff or something. I don't want to break it too much. You can do a little bit of an ab crunch. And a little bit of I think it's a double elbow joint, sorry about that. You can also do the same thing with her. Yeah, that was a little bit stiff right there. And you can rotate her wrist as well. Same thing with the right arm. And as for leg articulation, she can do her kicks, it's the back, it won't work because the skirt, But also you can have her have like a double knee joint. That's included. I don't want to break it, hopefully. Okay. Looks like it's almost gonna break. Same thing with here, it's almost like it's gonna break. And you can make her do like a boot swivel as well. Well articulated. Same thing with the left leg as well. And you can also make her stomp her feet. Yeah, that's the figure. And as for accessory, she does come with her signature weapon, the satellite stunner. It does look really accurate than the one on the show. To the one in the show, sorry. And I really like the pink paint on it, and I really like, the symbols. It's like there is a lot of detail with it, and I really like the texturing on the handle. And this part also kind of reminds me of like the end of the lightsaber almost. And here it comes with her special effects piece. I really like, the glitter that it's included in it. I really like the color, and it does like, and surprisingly it does come with like a little peg, And you can have her hold her weapon as well, if you can get it on there. Come on, don't play with me. Oh, there you go. Just like that, she's getting ready for battle. Anyways, moving on to the other accessories, and she comes with her Astro Blaster. As you can see, there's like, it's pretty accurate to the one on the show. It's still amazing figure though. You also, of course, can not only have her hold her weapon. That's pretty nice. Also, you can make her put it in her holster, which is pretty cool as well. If you can... Come on. There you go. And here are her extra hands that she comes with. And here's like a karate chop hand, which is okay. It's not, my favorite type of hand, but it's nice though. And you have like a fisted hand, which is one of my favorites though. But here is my most favorite part about the Lightning collection, the civilian head. And here is Cassie, as you can see, like, I really like the, the eyebrows. I mean, I really like that they included eyeshadow on her, I mean, I do think it is a really amazing head sculpt. I think they captured the likeness of Patricia Jolie, who played Cassie on the show. And the photorealistic technology is amazing. I really like the hair and, I really like the ponytail that they added on the back. I mean, this looks like actual hair. But I've seen other people say that it looks like Miranda Cosgrove from iCarly, but I don't think it doesn't look much like her. I think this looks more like Patricia Jolie. Anyway, here's also one of my favorite parts, if you can... Come on. I think this will be much easier to do it off screen. Yeah, and you can of course put her... the civilian head, if you can get it on there. I think it will be easier to put it off screen. Come on. There you go. That wasn't so hard. Would you look at that? This is just amazing. You can even have this recreated, like, from, like, the show, like, have her do from different poses with the civilian head, but little limited articulation with the head sculpt because of the hair, anyway. But anyway, you can also, of course, have it back to back, or you can also have her displayed holding her helmet. Like that, if you... Would you look at that? This is actually really amazing. I really love this. And of course, you can have her change into her interchangeable hands. You can include her fist as well. I mean, what I don't like about it is, like, like the part was kind of like a little bit sticking out a little bit. But anyways, it's not that bad. No big of a problem. Yeah, that kind of was a little bit stiff, the joint. But anyway, if you can get this thing out, it'll look fine. Come on. I think it'll be easier doing it off screen. Oh, sorry about that. Now, back to the real thing. There, easy. Yeah, sometimes it can be hard to like put it back, you know, like, you know, depends on how tight it is, you know. But as you can see, as for this height, this figure stands approximately around the close to the 6 inches scale, but it's like almost like, I think it's like 5.5, you can say. But anyway, it's a well-articulated figure. Now here she is with her fellow ranger, Carlos, the Black Space Ranger. As you can see, he's a few inches taller, I mean, because it's a male figure, you know. But it's still a good figure, though. Now here she is with the Power Rangers Lightning Collection, Red Ranger from Time Force. As you can see, he's like a few inches taller. Oh, sorry about that. But it's still a good figure, though. Now here she is with the Power Rangers Lightning Collection, Dino Charge Red Ranger. As you can see, he's a few inches taller, but still a good figure. Now here she is with the Power Rangers Lightning Collection, White Ranger from Dino Thunder. As you can see, he's a few inches taller, but still a good figure. Now here she is with the Marvel Legends Ant-Man. As you can see, he's a few inches taller, but still a good figure. Now here she is with the Marvel Legends Shang-Chi. As you can see, he's a few inches taller than the Pink Ranger, but still a good figure. Now here she is with the Marvel Legends series, Spider-Man from the MJ 2-pack from Homecoming. Surprisingly, he's a few inches, I think they're probably around the same height, but it's still a good figure though. Now here she is with the Marvel Legends MJ from the Spider-Man and MJ 2-pack. As you can see, I think they're both basically around like, you know, the same height, but still a good figure. Now here she is with the Marvel Legends series Ajax from Eternals. As you can see, she's a few inches taller than the Pink Ranger, but she's still a good figure though. Now here she is with the Star Wars Black Series Finn. Surprisingly, he's a few inches shorter, but he's still a good figure. Now here she is with the Star Wars Black Series Rey. As you can see, Rey is a little bit shorter than the Pink Ranger, but still a good figure. Overall, I give this figure an 8 out of 10. So the pros about this figure is that, you know, I really like the paints, like, you know, like, for example, like the full body mold, like, you know, how pink it is, and I really like, you know, the accuracy with the belt, and I really like the, you know, the white straps around whatever it's called, and I really like the yellow, you know, chest plate. I don't know what it's called. Even this is also pretty accurate. And also I really like the head sculpt as well. It really looks a lot like Patricia Jolie, who played Cassie on the show, sorry. And I really like the weapons on there. But the cons about this figure is, like, you know, the visor right here. Like, this is a little bit inaccurate. And, like, you know, a little bit, you know, and the knee joint is, like, a little stiff a little bit. That's one of the, and I'm having a little bit of a worry that it might, you know, break. That's the part I don't like about, you know, sometimes it can be breakage. I think maybe the figure was packaged too early, or maybe, like, you know, maybe it might have gotten damaged in the packaging. But it's still a good figure though. Look, but if you enjoyed this video, please give this video a thumbs up. Share this video with your friends. Subscribe to my channel. Don't forget to hit the bell icon for notifications. But I will see you again in another video. And let's rock it.